futures are down $7. That's a percentage decrease of 2.01% on the day. We've got soybean oil futures down 16 cents. And looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes didn't come out in the wool futures market today because they are unchanged as of right now. The metals, we see increases in equities. We would obviously see decreases in metals and other commodities, and that's exactly what we're seeing. This is what true fundamental, or at least what used to be fundamental investing used to be. And that's exactly what we saw today, a little bit of, nostalgic consistency that we used to see back in the olden days. But once again, we're seeing some decreases out here in the metals markets. It's not a coinkadink, all right? I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, hold on just 1 second. Hey, I'm seeing scrollers here, engineer. I'm seeing scrollers. All right? This is why I didn't want goddamn. I didn't want the chat room. I was going to close it, for Christ's sake, all right? Well, do your damn job, for Christ's sake. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's stupid. Jesus Christ. You see, I tried to get this squared away on my little Twitter account there, trying to tell people, hey, should I open up the chat room? Shouldn't I? We got a lot of damn, little kids here, obviously, like, hey, dude, I found out that you can cut and paste, and, it's the funniest thing ever, dude, even though I don't have, no personality. It's like the funniest thing ever, dude. Jesus Christ, this is just disgusting. This is horrible. It's pathetic. It really is. Anyway, and what's really sad is that, there's a discrepancy, or a disagreement, I should say, not necessarily a discrepancy, a disagreement that, these new pricks that are coming in, or what they call new fags, they're coming in and just kind of ruining everything for everybody, and they have no kind of creative foresight. They have no idea of how to make things funny. They have no way of, becoming some kind of, I don't know, it's pathetic. It really is pathetic, man. But you know what this is? This is the product of single-parent families. This is the product of, these parents dumbing down their children, not only forcing them to go to this inept and just completely incompetent public education system, but also, drugging them up with this ridiculous Ritalin and Prozac and all these dumbass little mental drugs that have been, prescribed by these goddamn pseudoscientists. This is why you're seeing such stupid, pathetic ridiculousness out of these young kids that are coming out, for Christ's sake. It's no coincidence. It's perfect. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. This is a product of America. This is it, for Christ's sake. I mean, you think that this is somehow, some kind of small faction of America? This is America. You people need to realize that. You people need to, get used to it, for Christ's sake. We got a lot of losers walking around out here. We got a lot of losers walking around, and they're not going anywhere. You understand? They're just going to sit there and be like, yeah, you got to deal with us, baby. We ain't going nowhere. We got to deal with us. It's like when the damn Romans got overran by the barbarians. You need to read about that for all you idiots that think you know history. You need to read a little bit about that crap. The goddamn Romans got, just overthrown by the disgusting, despicable losers that had nothing to lose, or just complete, disgusting, despicable heathens. You know what I mean? It's horrible. Anyway, let me take some more. I mean, where am I? What am I doing? I lost track of where the hell I was. Where am I? That's right, the metals. All right, we got copper futures down $2.75. That's a percentage decrease of 0.67%. Gold is down, and let me tell you, I don't like this at all. All right? I do not like this at all. Gold is down $4.20. That's a percentage decrease of 0.28%. I mean, Jesus Christ. Gold is down. Jesus, I can't even say it because it sickens me. It's below 1,500 is what I'm trying to say. It's below 1,500. Closing out today at $1,496.70 per troy ounce of gold. It's disgrace, all right? It's just a horrible disgrace is what it is. Anyway, silver is also down, and it was down dramatically today, down to $1.13, a percentage decrease of 3.28%. All right, now, why is this crashing? I'll tell you why it's crashing, because we're seeing it was artificially done to begin with. You need to Google up when the CME Group, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the exchange that actually trades gold and silver futures, they did this unprecedented move of raising their margin requirements twice in 1 week. Not once, twice, and before that they had never done that before in like 30 years. And why did they do this? Well, the government, remember, bailed out Wall Street with our tax dollars, all right? I mean, the government is the one who recapitalized all these goddamn, piece of garbage financial institutions that, should have been falling on their asses. But yes, we can. Obama recapitalized them, and now they got all the capital, and this is where we're at. Now, do I agree with that? No, I don't agree with it. But me as a capitalist, I'm not going to just sit there and tickle my ass and say, "Oh, you got to go out there and capitalize, baby. No matter what the case of scenario is, you got to capitalize. And if you're not going to do it, you're an imbecile. All right, you're an utter buffoon. You're a buffoonery, is what you are. You're an utter buffoonery." Anyway, silver's down 3.28%, closing out today at $33.51 per troy ounce of silver. I mean, it's just disgusting. That's just horrible, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you, livestock is going down, and if you happen to be in your local supermarket, you may notice that there's a lot more meat, being put on the shelves as markdowns. Because these assholes, instead of actually feeding their children actual, good food, like a nice good steak, a nice good, ground sirloin burger or something of that nature, you know what they're buying them? This ramen noodle horse crap. A dollar value menu horse garbage. This whatever the hell that they are throwing in this dollar menu garbage, that's what they're feeding them on a consistent basis. It's pathetic. It's just utterly disgusting. And there's a lot more meat being marked down because these people, as opposed to feeding themselves good food, they want to go out and get the iPad too, right? With the iPhone. That's what they want to do. They want to get the latest electronic gadget that was made in China, for Christ's sake. This is what these people are consuming. They're refusing to eat proper meals. And let me tell you, I know there's people out here that are saying, isn't red meat bad for you, Ghost? I mean, it's not good, That's what they told me in school, wasn't. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Why did they tell us when we were growing up in the 50s, 60s, and 70s that red meat should be the main component of a balanced nutrition, all right? Red meat, believe it or not. Now, all of a sudden, they want you to eat like freaking birds. You know what I'm saying? Haven't you noticed that this new health initiative, they want you idiots to, eat like birds? It's the government that's initiating this crap, all right? It's the government. They're saying, what we're going to do is we're going to get everybody healthy, and we're going to go and we're going to feed them all this nonsense, bean sprouts and lettuce heads and, all the riffraff that's left over. But don't worry about the meat. I mean, in my personal opinion, this is what's happening right here. That's why you're seeing a decrease right now. We have an overproduction this year. When you see beef go down in this price at this rate, we are seeing, fall at a rate where next year, meats are going to be abnormally expensive because the farmers and the ranchers are going to use this particular beef cycle, this year's beef cycle, as a gauge on what they should produce next year. And if people aren't out there eating, a cheeseburger that's actually made from beef instead of meat, and I keep telling the people out there that are listening in to listen, look, if you are advertised 2 all-meat patties, meat, under the legal definition in America, can mean anything, all right? Meat can mean anything, and you look it up. Meat can mean anything. As far as burgers are concerned, you need to realize that it needs to say beef on it. It needs to say the word beef, 100% beef. 100% beef means cow, All right? 2 all-meat patties could mean kangaroo meat. It could mean horse meat. It could be wild hog meat. You understand? I mean, I'm from Texas. Nobody's sitting over here trying to second-guess me, all you ass clowns in the chat room. All right? You look it up for yourself. All right? If you idiots are advertised, oh, look at those mouth-watering 2 all-meat patties. All meat patties? All meat? I would never eat anything that's advertised all meat. You need to get some beef. All right? Beef, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let me move on. I'm sorry. And the only reason I'm bitching is because cattle is down $2.05. That's a percentage decrease of 1.81%. Cattle feeder is also down 1%. I mean, it's down $1.37, and lean hog is also down. For all you assholes who like to shove a couple of ham bones down your gullet, it is also down. It's down $2.55, a percentage decrease of 2.68%. And that, my friends, is the market for your ass, all right? Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call, all right? I want to hear from you, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, this is what it's all about, all right? This is what it's all about. Capitalism, chilling like some insane villains, all right? Doing some lavish living for a living. You know, that's what I do, you know? Woo! Anyway, let me chug this particular short little stubby bottle of Red Stripe so we can continue on with the other beers, all right? And let's continue going. Look out. Anyway, let's take some calls here. 646-652-4869. Let's talk about the markets. 248, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. How are you doing?
How's it going, man?
Actually, not so good. A lot of the trolls and myself are not happy with what's going on with these new fags completely destroying your show.
Yeah, well, you know, it would be one thing if they were bringing the lulls, man, but now they're just kind of you know, they're either spamming or they're saying a sentence fragment, and they're laughing in between it, for Christ's sake. They can't even say it without even laughing at themselves. It's pathetic. This is why I'm saying it's Ritalin, it's Prozac, it's the dumbing down of the education system of our children. It's all that stupid pussy whip therapy. It's all this anesthetization of political correctness. I'm telling you right now, this is what's happened. This is the side effect, and I'm glad that the old fags are starting to, you know, take a serious look at this. I mean, you should really psychoanalysis this particular situation.
Now, hold on. A couple of anons and myself came up with a way to remedy this. We came up with 10 commandments of trolling.
10 commandments of trolling? What the hell are you talking about? What, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you, because hopefully, if it's in an easy-to-read format, the new fags will actually read and understand it, because they're retarded.
Well, what's a couple of the commandments, or whatever you're saying here?
Well, Rule 1, new jokes are better than old memes. Rule 2, don't fucking spam. It's the lowest form of trolling and is unfunny. You lose the internet every time you do it.
No, what is this, AOL 1994 or some crap? I mean, Jesus Christ, but go ahead, yeah.
Rule 3, use your own damn jokes. Originality makes you less cancerous.
Well, you know, I disagree with that. You know, if they're going to use a joke, they need to deliver it in another fashion. You know, it's not necessarily what you say, it's how you say it.
That's rule 4. If you do copy a joke, add your own twist. Because let's be honest, you new fags are only going to copy jokes.
Yeah, actually, I believe it. Believe me, I believe it.
Rule 5, subtlety is your friend. Because we all know surprise butt sex is better than normal sex. So the same applies here.
Well, that's disgusting, man. Are you kidding me?
Well,
that's actually, was that in like parentheses or something? Or what the hell was that about? Was it a sidebar?
It's the explanation, yes. I'm adding the explanation to the end of it. Rule 6,
go ahead.
Failing in being original is better than repeating the same crap. And the most important one, because I'm not going to read them all, is number 9, prepare properly. Because none of us want to hear you fucking laugh while delivering your own joke. It's retarded.
It's retarded, and not only that. Well, I shouldn't say retarded because look, I actually am very considerate to the retarded community. I've seen a couple of videos of me. I don't know. They've